This video I will explain how to create a start button in your final project. So you can see here under the lesson 6 final project there is another thing called how to create a start button. If you click and you see this, there is actually I included a sample file. It's called a startbutton.fla. Now if you click this, you should be able to download it to your own computer and then open it. So now I just skip this process. I already opened it in the Flash. Okay, here you go. So this is the one. This one actually can serve as your template to start with your final project. So let's play this test movie and see how it looks like. Okay, so basically I put a symbol and a very simple symbol of a ball jumping up and down, and you can see actually a little bit animation about change the shape. So there's a shape thing there. So and then there's a button here, so you can see this is actually a little a very simple version of animated button. See, if I hover over, you can see it changes color, and then when I press I click, when I click, it actually the real animation just play. So I should do it one more time. Hover over, it changes something. So it itself is an animated button, and when you click, and then you start your real animation of your assignment. Okay, so this is a basic structure, right? So your animation won't start until you click the start button. Okay, so let's close it and take a look at how I did this. Basically, if you look at your main timeline, so you have one layer is actually just doing this animation. That's main animation, right? But the animation starts from the second frame. So when you start your animation, you actually start from the first frame. On the first frame, we have on this layer, I have the button, and on this layer, I actually have this one. So this one is actually the jump is this. Yeah, look like the name I put is kind of wrong spelling, but not important. So you can see how the button goes if you want to see, and you can double click and check. So this is just a symbol I used for the for that button, for that animation. Okay, and here is a button. That's the button where I put the code action script in. So if we click this button, actually itself is just like animated version, right? So you already did this in the last assignment. So let's just focus on the code. So where did I put the code? Let's go back to the main scene. So if you click on this one, you can see there's a means there's action script there. It's put on the first frame. So let's just go to see what kind of action script is there. Okay, so you have to click the actions here, right? Again, if you don't see this, you can go to the window and click the action, right? So now I open the action frame, and it's actually is very simple, the code, but you still need to be careful to try to understand what's going on. Okay, first I put a stop. It means you don't stop. You stop the whole the play of your timeline. So that's why if you start the movie, so the screen is start on the first frame, only showing there's a button, there's a jumping ball, and not playing the main animation. Okay, then BT underscore start, it's the name of the button. That's the start button. So let's go check, and if we do have this, so go to the main timeline and click the button and click the property. You can check the name. So that's the name of my button. It's called BT underscore start, right? Okay, so just come back to the action. Oh, lost. So because you have to click this to show the action script. Okay, so the second line is just add an event listener, means the computer is going to monitor if there's any action on the button. So here is, I just monitor if the button is clicked or not. If it's clicked, so this one is going to be executed. So it's easy to understand what's going on. If you click the button, you simply go to and play. The 2 means the second frame. So if you go to the timeline, that means if the user click on that button right here, and then the animation is going to start, but it's not start from the frame 1, it start from frame 2. So that's where your main animation should be laid out. So put your main animation here and then combine with the start button, so you're going to be able to show this kind of effect, which your animation starts only when the user click on the start button. Okay.